Hello, it is June the 14th. Tomorrow being the 15th is when we've got our auction of hand-painted signs and beautiful items like this gallop horse, which granted would benefit from a beautiful paint job, but it's a real bit of history. We've also got these incredible pillars here, which are going in. They're a pair. That's lot number 11. This one is one of the last ones. This sign, we've just found that. We're going to get the dust off that and put that in. It needs to sit in front of the steam yachts. We've got signs I've painted, sign stands painted. We've got bits of woodwork, panels from the front of the old Dodgem truck. If you look up there, that's one of the original panels from the centre of the Gallopers. And I've left it with that mirror out, with the mirror out of it. We've got a mirror, it's a separate lot next to it, a replacement one, because the mirror got broken. But there's newspapers from the 1970s when we restored the ride in there, and I just think it's a lovely bit of history. We've got an old Tiger Air Circus, which was something my parents did, a promotion, a show they put on. Bits of card work, that one's resin, that one's an original wood one. This is original wood, these original wood, not far ride. That was on our front of our organ. You've got one of these, was actually from the Gallop, but then other ones just like it. They actually hang upside down. Look, they're supposed to be material. They're beautiful, just ready to be restored. Smart sign, a beautiful flag it came with the Ark when I bought it. That's really sweet. There's an original bit of artwork from the Gallop rounding boards, and there's just an alphabet I did. There's lots of signs that I've painted when I'm doing my painting courses, and they've gone on the walls. And I've just had a big purge of what, right, let's make a sale that's going to get people to come from a long way. If we look up there, there's all sorts of different signs. I mean, lots of those I've painted. There's a couple of bits by Aaron there. There's some probably by Stan at Brayshaw Yard. It's one of the old yard signs. There's a couple of strikers up there. You've got this. What's it called? Is it a stitch weave? No, what's it called? That kind of
cross stitch.
Cross stitch. I picked that up in an antique shop. I thought that's good. Someone will like that in one of my sales. I do stuff like that. Along the bottom here, Aaron did that bottom bit, and I think I did the rest of those. I've got to confess, these are something I painted for my wife on Valentine's Day, both of those, different years apart, and I looked at the other day, shall I chuck this in the auction? Yeah, I'll paint them more. That's a great thing. I'll just paint them more. So yeah, love story there. More about that. Aaron did that piece there with the dancing lady. He did the L, my original curved side. Carter's Yard. I painted a new sign so we could sell that one. That has seen better days. I'm not gonna lie. The paint shop, I think that one will be popular. That's got paint on it from sitting on the paint shop door. People have often tried to buy that and I thought, you know what, I'll paint another one. I've actually painted a sign for the paint shop door that says, I hope you like dogs, because everyone who does my painting course, you need to like dogs. If you met Goofy, you need to like dogs. Yeah, lots of signs, some samples, so I've got a Fairground art course coming up and a scrolls course, single day courses if you're interested. Book that online at jobycarter.com. I'll often do examples throughout the day, so I end up with these random scrolls, so it's like, right, well, let's get those sold. This was something we did in the pandemic, the Carter Secret Dodgem ride. That's actually a Dodgem plate. We just painted some material up, and there was a bit that said book now that went underneath. Well, we've chopped them off because they were a bit big, so they're quite heavy. It was of the moment. We were doing riding in bubbles, so we could still take money with just a small amount of people. Waltzer, we don't own a waltzer, but I painted the word waltzer. I did one of my courses. Discombobulated. What a great word, isn't it? What a great word. Thank you. There's me practice a bit casual. Bristol. That's the Bristol buses, but I'm living down that way now, so it's just, I thought that'd be nice, and if someone from Bristol come by that. Expensive and awkward, that's me. If you want to employ me, that is me. But it could be you or your partner, just saying, okay? One space available. That was something I painted literally just to make a post on Instagram and whatnot. Who knows what we'll see? It might see £2. Come buy a sign. Fun, that was off the back of the Dodgem. Yellow car, who plays yellow car? Anyone? Yellow car. Cash is king. We're actually selling some of those. That was the odd one out. That was an odd colour, and I just thought whack it in the auction. Another one of those. That's the design from the pillar of the skid. So that should be vertical circus. Now these, other than the dodgem ones, which came off my father-in-law, we're starting the auction of those. They're all pieces of our old arcade. And our actual arcade ended up, the chassis ended up with the skid. I've got boards up here actually putting out. So they're destination boards. Put those on display. I've got a pedal car there, 181. And if we look up the top, yeah, we've got another destination board up there. Kozlova's isn't hand painted, that's a bit of film that was to cover up Carter's.
Let's go a bit further down and have a look.
Can you see that, Kozlova's?
Yes,
Yeah, that was from Paddington to cover up Carter's. And then we've got Johnny Vaughan on a gallop horse. Long story. Don't be a dick, that's very important. As I know it's on the chessboard. I paint stuff, I paint a lot of things. And another, you see that elephant that's painted by my mum, that's off the original boundary board. Then look, be the person your dog thinks you are. What an important message. And I think the politicians should listen to that right now in this election, don't you? So that's what's on offer. There's nearly 200 lots. It probably will be by the end of the day. I keep finding things. Tomorrow, 15th, arrive at noon, get a number, get register, stand in here in the dry and bid. Don't worry about the rain. You're going to be in the dry. So we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.